Good morning and welcome back, folks. Now, if you remember a few months ago, a high school friend that I grew up with, Ben, and I went out for a scout, and Ben hooked me up with a few locations. This house behind me was one of those locations. Now, we stopped and I found probably 10 or 15 coins, nothing old here, but I really didn't have a chance to work the entire property. And this morning will be perfect. Lots of shade. Yesterday it was a crisp 92. So I've got a few hours this morning and I'm going to work around this house, a couple of different areas I didn't hit before, and see what we can find. Hang with me and I'll see you on first dig. First find of the morning, got a penny. And I got to get my gloves on. Golly, I hate when I forget that, but right up next to this fence. You want to check everywhere, guys. Well, you can see whatever it is now is out of the hole and it's coming up totally different. Look at that signal. So that could be a coin. Oh, we still have something in the hole. So we had two signals there. That's good. Let's go down and take a look, see what we have. Something big. I do feel a piece of a root. It's right on top of whatever I'm digging. Oh, there it is. Oh, look at there. Looks like an old spade. Huh. Kind of cool. That gives you an idea, maybe some age going on here. Woo, boy, the humidity kicking in. Something I don't talk about a lot is the settings, and I've been using Park 2 now for the last couple of years. I'm going to switch to Park 1, give it a try. Why not? I hear a lot of guys use that for relic hunting and around houses and out in the woods. So right now I'm in Park 1, and that's what I'm going to use today. And we found some coins already, so hang with me. Let's see what else we can find here on this old property. Get all the vines coming up off the house. Man, I thought it had me a good signal, and it was a shotgun round. Head stamp. I don't know what date or anything. I can't read it, but there is a website you can go to and you can date these. That's kind of cool. I have found these up over 100 years old just by going to that website. Another head stamp, front yard. I'm trying to read it here. Federal, it looks like. Yeah, it's not going to be that old. Yeah, it's my third piece of lead. Somebody's been popping some rounds off out here. It looks like a little 22. Penny. I tell you what, whoever lived here before, man, they were into some shooting. All over the place. Guys, look at that. Some type of a tag. Just pop that out. I thought it was like a nail because I'm so close to this old torn up cow pen. And then out pops this some type of a tag. I don't know if it's a dog tag or cow tag or what. We'll get it cleaned up when I get home. I see rabies, so yeah, I see lab on there. 1962 dog tag. Holy crud, talk about big. I have no idea. Looks like some type of an old stove, maybe the legs. Maybe that was a handle. I don't know. I'm gonna get it cleaned up and take a look at it. kind of strange. That's cool. See if we can get that identified. Love it. It's found right here by the fence. Right by this. Golly. We'll leave it here for right now. Way too heavy to carry. Pretty cool back here. There's an old Ford tailgate. Couple of chairs. So it looked like maybe some kids made a fort back here. You can see the metal. Probably had a roof before these trees come up right here. They'd probably come out here and hang out, but be so much metal in here. Yeah, it'd be so hard trying to get a target ID.
Not a whole lot of finds today, guys. Just good getting out and doing some digging. Hope you enjoyed it. Here's another location.
Hey guys, welcome back. Now, the hoard of tokens, those 32 tokens I found, was directly across the street from this house. This house is under construction and the owner has given me permission to look around. So we're going to start in the backyard. Now it is starting to rain, so hopefully I'll have maybe an hour. I may have to come back. Well, I will come back if it rains. So here we go, stand by, and I'll see you on that first dig with this barking dog across the street that's going to drive me crazy. So that's showing a 25. It says 2 inches, but I got my coil up like 2 inches too. But I can actually see it sitting on the top. So that's a good little surface find right there. Looks like a dime. That's a penny. Yep, sitting right there on the top. First coin. All right, guys, I'm out here by the sidewalk getting a deep 20. Maybe it's a wheat right here. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness, finally, guys. This thing was hiding. It's in the pile. We got this guy cleaning behind me, so it's gonna be loud. He's redoing the floors. There it is right there. Let's see what we got. We got us a dime. That's a lot of work for a dime. My apologies on the construction noise, guys. All right, talking a little loud again. Hopefully this construction noise isn't driving you crazy, but I'm getting a 23 right next to the sidewalk. And again, no rebar on this sidewalk. You know, it's old. And there you go, we're getting a hit. Let's check it out. And there we have it, a dime. 1960 something up under there. It was up under those roots. Just a memorial. 1970. Getting older. There it is right there. Look at it. Ooh, it's nice and green. Ah, but it's just Lincoln. Green, stinking Lincoln. Dang go. Back in the Lake Morton Historic District. I don't know the age of this house, but I've got permission here to work the backyard. I give him my business card, and guy said no problem. Really nice. And I was metal detecting across the street. Once again, it pays off to just go up and talk to people and give them a card. Let them know you're legit. Very faint, so it's deep. Let's see what we got. There it is right there, guys. Oh, it's another Lincoln. Another dime. There's a lot of dimes in this yard, guys, which is good. I'd rather dig a dime than a penny. Just a little unusual. Just a zinc penny. Man, this yard so far has stunk. Nothing. Guys, this whole strip here, I'm about done. It's had about a foot of clay throughout the whole yard. Every time I dig, clay, clay, clay. You can see some over there where they've had to run some electrical wire, so. I don't know how you guys do it up in Georgia and up north, man, digging through that hard rock.
You don't want to miss this segment, folks. I'm going to bring you stories from the COPTECH Vault. That's right, Stories covering my 32 years as a law enforcement officer. Stand by.
Today, the latest craze in law enforcement is body cams. Everybody wants their agency to have them. There's pros and cons about it, that's for sure. Well, in 2001, the agency that I worked at did not have them. So I went out and bought one myself. I used it for a couple of years, enjoyed it. And here's just a couple of short clips from my body cam.
You never know what you're going to see, and you don't know if this guy's dead or what. Ended up being a transit. We got him woke up, tried to find him a shelter, and moved him on his way. And speaking of transits, right here, man, is a little village. Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's just stuff everywhere. And you have to go in there and check those as well. You may roll up on an accident. This was captured on the body cam. Vehicle flipped upside down. And then, of course, everybody likes pulling jokes. And our canine officer put the canine up on the sergeant's desk. And I'm sitting here trying to do reports and work. And here comes Ren 1010 himself. Jumps right up. Hey, you got to be able to have a good laugh while you're at work. And this was a lot of fun. Breaks up the day. And right here, about to do a little shooting. You got the good targets and you got the bad targets. So you've got to go in there and shoot and distinguish whether it's a cell phone or a gun pointing at you.
Scan. All right, we're clear? Clear. All right, hold clear.
Hope you enjoyed the COPTECH Vault story.
Thank you.